Are we live? Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. I think we're live. Hello, everybody. I'm itchy. Okay. Hello, everybody. Hello. Hopefully we're good. Wait, yeah, mic's good, game's good. Okay, I think we're good. Oh yeah, so we're playing some fucking Reap Blood Mage. Going to finish the rest of these league challenges. I'm doing it on trade. Oh, I gotta send my MTX. I just remembered. Can I do it from here? I can. So, does that look lame to reap with? It does, right? I'm gonna take that off. To keep the reaping staff. See, what should we use? There's a Iron Incarcerator, Executioner. So there's the Crypt Keeper. There's the Crypt Keeper set. Or I could do the Executioner set, which I use in my last Blood Mage. Which might be cooler. Yeah. I mean, we are playing a Blood Mage. Take that off. There you go, there's your blood flow. I think that's it, right? Had the Crypt Keeper portal, but I could do Candlemass. Do Iron Maiden, Rust King. Do the Candlemass, it's pretty nice. I think that's it, right? Yep. There's all the MTX. Nice. Just one tap everything. Yo, hey Alexa, how you doing? Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Got some Reap Blood Mage action going.
Big and stupid.
This build, unfortunately, kind of... It's only really playable if you have good gear, right? So you can't league start it. I'd love to league start this build, but...
Bomboclad!
Bomboclad. I'm good, how are you? How are you doing? I'm just gonna finish my Abyss questline, get all the points for it. Then I will probably do the ritual questline. And once I get to level... Once I get to level 90, I'm gonna get my 5 support sockets, and then we can do we can start doing Delirium, and we can start doing Arbiter of Divinity, get all of our points. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need some of these alloys. Or should I get a Masterwork rune? I'll just take the alloy. So strange. I've never had a wave like that where the monsters are kind of hidden. Ooh, tier 5 mitts. I don't care about Versia, to be honest. I'm practically one-shotting most of these mobs, but the damage is still pretty low. Dude, the fact that you can get
Who is left to challenge
the fact that
me?
you can get a greater life flask in maps is crazy. Amethyst ring. Oh, you know what we should do? We should do the breach quest. I think that's what I was doing actually. I was doing the breach quest, and then I had to increase the tier of maps. So like the goal is to get to tier 11s as quickly as we can. Then we can start farming properly. Yeah, it's one of my favorite builds ever in the game. What was I working on next? Oh, cast speed. That's right. It's one of my favorite builds ever in this game. It's just so good. But again, if you guys know me, I prefer to play SSF. And while it's much more viable to play a build like this in SSF because you can actually get trample toe pretty reliably, it's still not very smooth. Like you'll be struggling for
The desert stands
the majority
eternal.
of the game.
You will not. The weak shall kneel before my wrath. Swarm!
Technically, you could probably play this on like a Disciple of Rashta, then you get a focus, which could... Maybe I'll try that one day. You could do this on a Disciple of Rashta. You could do this on a we're gonna do this on a few builds for sure.
Not bad.
Okay.
This is all we have.
I mean, I'll use that. See, tier 2 physical is good, but not for this build, so I'm just gonna toss it. Ooh, that's a good gem. That is a good gem. Not gem, jewel.
Hello.
Now we just have to hit. What can we do? For sure, we're gonna do a cranium on this. But now the question is, should I use like a suffix only? Cause crit suffix, right? Yeah. So I'll do that. And then do I greater regal it? Let me pull up PoE 2 DB and see like what I'm even chasing for. What am I even looking for here? PoE 2 DB. So I am looking for. Let's go to modifiers. Where's jewels? This is a sapphire. So for prefix, okay, so area of effect, that's not bad. It's probably not ideal, but it's not bad. There is... That's really it, dude. Increased spell damage we already got. So like area of effect. There's increased curse magnitudes, but that's like whatever. There's desecrated prefixes too. Maybe there's something desecrated I could add on there. There's global physical damage. There is increased armor. Armor thorns. See the pool. Wait, what? Okay, I have an Omen of Light in case this shit goes wrong. I can get % increased strength as a suffix. That's okay too. But it seems like the best thing is gonna be % increased spell damage and % increased armor. If I get just a straight up desecrated prefix. Otherwise, there's no other prefix that really matters. So, okay. So do I have an Omen to force? I don't have the Regal Omen. So the only thing I can do here is just Regal and hope whatever I hit is whatever, right? Okay, we're just gonna greater Regal. Chill duration completely useless, and it's a suffix, which really sucks, but you know, that's the name of the game. That is the name of the game. That's so bad. Chill duration, are you kidding me? That's also bad.
His power yields reward.
Okay, I mean we get 2 good mods. 2 good mods and 1 bad one. Crit chance, crit damage bonus. I think getting a lot of jewels is important on this build. I think in general jewels are important, right? Jewels are pretty fucking strong. Okay, let's run a tier 4 map. Back to hideout. How's everybody doing today? Those of you that are chilling in the stream, how's everyone doing? Jennifer Ashley. Oh my god. These Twitch bots crazy, man. I'm avoiding the powerful bosses right now because the damage isn't that good yet. You have to be level 90 for the damage to feel really good on this build. And then I'll get something with like and the suffixes are rough. You can get a there's a rune that gives you an increased suffix, right? Like ideally you get a reaping staff that has 4 suffixes, because there's 4 main suffixes you want. You want crit chance, crit damage, cast speed, and plus levels. Right, if you can hit that, then you're chilling. And then for prefixes, you want spell damage.
Will feed the new tomorrow.
There's a desecrated mod that's like
Recoil. Strike.
percent spell damage based on life. That's good too.
Fall. The savior is precious.
I'm
He
taking
is all
enough
that
that he shouldn't be able to
matters.
one-shot me with anything.
Your time is shorter than you think.
Gotta get my cast speed up.
My flesh is unimportant.
This build would actually feel really, really good with high cast speed. So I need to get that. Probably in the 5th gem slot. Support slot. I'm gonna use rapid casting. I'm sure you can also get it to a point where you're doing so much damage that you could just cha 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 cha. That'd be fun. Let's see what's here. Nothing great. So I can comfortably do tier 4 maps, right? So I just need to get to a point where I can comfortably do tier 6. I can continue on my Breach quest line after I'm done with the Abyss one. Actually, I think I want to get to tier 7 specifically, because there's some... I think you can unlock certain mods on rings or something. that are really good. I have a bunch of omens of putrefaction, so I can find rings like prismatic rings, or yeah, there's just a handful of rings I can use to craft something with a lot of resistances, because that's the main thing I need right now. Like, this ring right here is like really bad. It just has triple res and some life, but I can get even better than that. Ideally, we get some cast speed rings too. No, where's these? Oh, here we go. Nice Abyss tablet. Gonna need some of those for sure. We love Abyss, man. There we go, getting some levels. And Jawbone. Alright, on to the next map. We're just gonna finish all these. All these map. Okay, where else is there cast speed? Cast speed went on full light. Oh, see, this is good. But how many points to get there? Is it worth spending the points to come here for cast speed? This is 15% cast speed essentially, this node. There's this cast speed ring too. With some chaos res. That's actually not bad. But that's a lot of points invested. Why did this come? Oh, cast speed. Okay, casting. Casting. See, this cast speed cluster is not great, because it literally gives you just, see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's only 4 points. I'm coming here anyway. For 4 points, I can do that. But then for 7 points, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, not even 7, 6. For 6 points, I can take, I can get 15% from this node. So 2 more points and I can get triple the cast speed. I actually think that's worth it. That actually might even be better than this, because this is 8%. That's 5. Like, the intelligence and mana regen is pointless on that. Then there's this one that requires a lot of points. I can even come down this way. Interesting. This gives me 8% just by itself, that node. Then I can take off the skill speed. Ooh, that might be the move. That might be the move. I can take off these skill speed nodes to get this faster. And I can even get this ring. Because I think getting that cast speed will feel pretty good. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 points. So I need 3 levels because I'm gonna undo these. Yeah. Alright, that's the plan. That is the plan. Amunamu omens. Yes, sir.
Choose what you need. A useful trade. Time is of the essence.
Okay, do I have any tier 6 maps? I do. Perfect. Perfect. Not using any tablets right now. Once I do the breach quest, I'll use Abyss tablets. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
So strange.
Bombocard!
It might be a little greedy to get that big cluster of cast speed, but for sure that one that's like
I hate to destroy the
15% basically, 10% on full life. I mean, I'm Blood Mage, I'm gonna be on full life a lot of the time, right? So I'm pretty sure that's worth it, spending extra points for.
Bombocard!
Okay, tier 6 is pretty comfy. I definitely need more damage, but for the most part, I'm one tapping packs. Getting these XP shrines. I think they buffed how often you come across XP shrines, right? Because I've been finding them like crazy. There's a reaping staff. We always want to check every single reaping staff, especially Uruk smelting. Cool. Especially when we get to maps where you'll start dropping the level 20s. That's the one annoying thing about this Amunamu. You could the thing the thing didn't spawn until he was still halfway. You gotta wait for them to come out of the abyss crack. I'm getting this Omen of the Liege, man. I'm trying to get some Omens of Light and Abyssal Echoes. And no, I'm not playing. Even though yes, this character is in trade league, I'm still trying to avoid trading, except for like big things. So like for example, when I hit level 90, I'll buy a level 20 Reap Staff for sure. Because I made my money in SSF, you know, so I feel good about it. Now where's this boss say? Where's this boss? Let me see if he's broken. Nope. I love being overcapped on life. And with this shrine, having 9k life is crazy.
king nears.
My king nears. Oh, he has the XP. He has the XP shrine. So that does basically nothing for him, right? This is the first time I'm using that node that the boss can inherit the shrine.
Sins of the mother.
I should start using 3 mod maps with 2 tablets. And then use probably an irradiated
What is it? This is all we have.
Whatchamacallit,
Indeed.
tablet. And then get some plus experience. Extra chaos. I see extra chaos and I go. Ooh, look at that sapphire. That's a really good one. So is there a prefix that's like yellow? We're just gonna do it. We have an omen of light in case we need it. Let's take it to the whale. I get the fringe haircut going on right now. Okay, please, lurking creature, bless my jewel. Bless my jewel with something not useless. Dude! This is not even... I think I could sell this, right? I'm not playing a yes. I think that's the best option, dude. That's a sick jewel. So what, I can't price check in here? Okay, let's go back. Whoa, there's no way, right? Bro, there's no way. This is just 100 div. That's crazy. I mean, I wanted to use this for me, but has 20% increased maximum energy shield. I mean, I'll just
What's
put it for
new?
200 div and see if I could sell it. I'll do 150.
Seems like a good deal.
That's actually crazy. Increased crit hit chance for spells. Crit spell damage bonus. Faster energy shield recharge and max roll maximum energy shield. That's actually an insane jewel. Holy shit. How did we craft that? That is wild, bro. I heard a noise. I thought someone was
Can I
coming to buy it
help?
already. That's wild. Okay. Well, I was excited to use that jewel, but yeah, the problem is you could just get so much energy shield stuff on your tablets. Alright, let's finish the Abyss quest and then we'll do some Breach. Then after Breach, work our way up to tier 11 maps at least.
There's a certain charm here. Tiresome upstarts.
I wish I could tell how many of these alloys I have in my inventory. Swift, Cyclonic. I don't think I've ever clicked Cyclonic, so I'm just gonna click it. Scoop that up real quick.
Don't be shy.
The hell is that? I got a good life flask for Blood Mage 2. 1855 recovery. Okay, I gotta get that Amanami Void out of there. Okay, give me an Omen of Light or Abyssal Effect. Okay, that's back. Let's lure it out. I hate this stupid thing, man. God damn it. I hate that Amunamu Void thing, bro. It's so annoying. Of course it spawns right when I kill the guy, man. Can you just wait until I start one-shotting everything? I'm gonna drop Omen of the Liege like all the fucking time. Oh shit. These guys can't be damaged, huh? The fastest way to get to level 90 for sure will be rushing tier 15s. So I guess it's my priority. Dude, if I wanted to, I could just buy a Mage Blood, and I'm like tempted to do so. But not until I get my build together. I can even get like a headhunter or something else if I really wanted to. But do I want to trivialize the game already? Probably, actually. I just don't know how much I need to spend on a weapon. Now, if we can get another Hinakora's Lock, that'd be really nice. Okay, don't give me no Amanami Void. Elegant Great Helm. I don't know the armor basis off the top of my head, so I don't know which one's good, which one's not. Take the Topaz Ring, why not? Just ID everything. See if we can get good mods, and then upgrade our character. I don't know actually, is it better to get a Mage Blood or a Headhunter with this build? I can see both being good. You can get crit, you can get resistances, you can get a lot of stuff on Mage Blood that would benefit this build. But Headhunter would also be good because just one tap rares, inherit their mods, and you just fly through maps. So I don't know. So that was a currency strongbox, and literally all I got is like transmutes and shit. Crazy. Dude, I have cursed magnitudes on this. I feel like vulnerability barely lasts. It goes away quick. Okay. I think I'm like one map away from completing Abyss. Yeah, one more map. So let's do that real quick. There we go. Savannah, and then I'm gonna start irradiating and abyssing my my breach maps.
So bright
Cause I
and
need
open.
to finish the breach quest line. I'm gonna try to get some rings.
Return to nothing.
I gotta figure. I know there's a max life ring. I gotta figure out how to drop those. I think those come from breach. Yeah, XP shrine, let's go. See, the build is like poop, and it's still kind of cooking right now, and it's only gonna get better. Can I kill him before the Amanama Void? Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Omen of Light, let's go. And here's how much Omens of Light are in trade right now. I have no idea. But I know people who do Abyss pretty much focus on omen farming, right? Why do tablets drop tiered? Don't all tablet mods have one tier? Okay, let's see. Anything good here? Not really. So I'll just skip it. See, because I made so much progress in SSF, I already have a lot of this stuff that I'm skipping those. But obviously getting like armor scraps and stuff and just stocking up on them is good. But we're looking for the Pinacora lock one, dude. Still can't believe I got that. This is a great build. I hope it stays in the game. I hope they never touch this build. I don't think it's OP by any means, but you know, GGG sometimes does. Makes interesting decisions. Dang, I can't talk today. Over here stuttering. Blah, 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 blah. Maybe I need to drink some more. That's what it is. Thursday. Thirsty.
Bombocat!
I need to take exalted orbs off of my loot filter sound because while yes, I'm gonna pick up all of them, I don't need to know if I miss a exalt right at this stage. There we go, another level. Okay, we're leveling up super fast. That's what we love to see. Double topaz ring, huh?
Such a pathetic end.
Okay, abyssal depth. Alright, so there we go. We got our we're getting our cast speed, which is gonna feel even better. And then we got this. So Abyss questline done. It's time to do Breach. On Breach, we're gonna try to get some rings, some jewelry that's good. And see how we do there. And then from there, after we do Breach and work up to like tier 11, tier 15 maps, we're gonna do the Delirium questline because that's the only one. That's the only pinnacle boss I'm missing from my challenges. Ow. Dude, look at these shrimps. Can you guys chill? Okay, this is an Amunama Void. Let me wait for that. This is honestly the biggest downside about Breach, man. I mean, Abyss, man. The Amunama Void thing is just not fun to play around. It's like fine when you have enough damage, you're just one-tapping anyway, but still like... I feel like it makes more sense to get rewarded better if you're inside the void, right? They should make it like that. Like, oh, while the void is up, you step inside the void with the mob, and now you get better drops. I think that makes more sense personally than lure the thing out of the void. Oh, another Omen of Light. Let's go.
We thrive.
And a collarbone. Okay. Pretty good. I got two Omens of Light this map. That's really good. Let's check the expedition in case there's anything good. I'll take a Greater Exalt. And nothing good here. Anything else? I think that's it, right? Any other chests or anything? There we go. I'll take a Greater Exalt. It's nice to have those. Brother. Get off me. Always bleeds, huh? Evasive. Temporal bubble. Oh my god. Some of the mods in this game, man. Some of the mods. We love getting. He has chill and temporal bubble. Holy shit, dude. Oh my god. Why can these slow stack like that? That's crazy. Get away from me, please. Get away from me. There we go.
Pussy clot!
Yes, pussy clot. Yes, sir. We got a pearl ring. I mean, Pearl Ring sounds tempting because of the cast speed, but I think I really need resistances at this point. There we go. Alright. Alright, Abyss is done. Time to do some breach. Some breach.
Go on. These are our supplies.
That's mana and cold res, so that's trash. 134 life. We like 134 life, but we do not like all those other
expected.
mods.
Indeed.
Who sent you?
We get two of the same unique. It's crazy. Okay, so let's see. We got two Omens of Light out of that.
Hey.
How much is an Omen of Light worth? Is it going for divs right now? Yeah, it is. So one Omen of Light is just like nearly 14 div, 13 div? That's pretty good. I got 2 in one map. I say that's worth a pussy clot at least. Okay, let's take... Okay, we're gonna start 3-modding our maps. And then... we are going to... find irradiated tablets with experience gain. So that's good. And then we're gonna do some Abyss. Increase monsters is always good. Increase rares. Twice as likely to have rewards, sure. And more rarity. It's pretty solid tablet. I'd say so. I'd say so. Okay. There we go. And we're still gonna chill on Hilda. I could probably do her quest line. Increase number of runic monster markers. Increase number of rare expedition monsters. Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay. Okie dokie. So now
We
with...
grow ever closer to bringing down the enemy.
Oh, goody.
There's a reaping staff. Level 16. I have level 17 already, so... Why does it say this max level 17? What is that? Does that mean it'll never go above level 17? I don't get it.
There's the entrance. We must reach the center.
Oh, okay, so this is the high fortress from PoE 1. Take some feathered mitts. Gifts. Okay. It's the same kind of deal. I don't know how good this build's gonna be against wave defense. Especially against like range stuff. For stuff that gets close, it's gonna be good, but I like this breach over the regular one. But at the same time, you would think they want to keep the content a little bit different between the games, but now they just made breach in this game just like PoE 1 again. I was like, oh, okay, they brought original breach to PoE 2, they're gonna leave original breach in PoE 2, and then you can do something funky with PoE 1. They're like, nah, let's just bring it to both games. Okay. I guess, right?
Bomboclat!
Bomboclat.
Hold them off.
Okay. Alright, let's see how we do. This skills removed at wave 4. I'll just destroy the walls.
I refuse to die.
Okay, there's definitely some ranged stuff. It's gonna make this a little difficult.
Burn it all to the ground! Dreamer, protect me!
Yo, get off this girl, man. That's cool that they brought this high fortress thing in PoE 2 though. I always thought this was pretty decent. Has 20 waves.
Unleash destruction!
We'll do a bombard. We have a heal just sitting there. We'll pop one of those. Use our powers, you know? Again, the tough part about this is gonna be the range mobs for this build. It's not like I have full screen clear or anything. Whoa, 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 relax, get off. Get off her.
Dance with the flames!
See, this is good XP. So this is a good idea to do breach at this stage when I'm trying to rush level 90. Bombardment. We have a shield just in case. We're gonna hold off on that until we need it.
Now I can
We'll heal.
focus.
Oh, I didn't mean to press shield, but whatever.
I won't fail!
Let's heal her up. We could freeze. I think that's fine.
Proof against the swarm!
Oh, the shield doesn't last very long, does it?
Not here! Not now! Go! I'll handle it from here.
Just tell me to leave. Which way do I go? This way? Nope. This is always the worst part about Huh? This is always the worst part about this shit. You literally just have to find the exit by running, right? Look at the mobs though. This is good. Getting some XP. Okay, goodbye.
Bombucket!
I gotta add womb gifts to my food filter. But I got a bunch of white items, which is not ideal. Not ideal.
Go on. These are our supplies.
Aw, man. See, crit damage bonus is good, and that's tier 1. But the amount of life is caca. And it's only...
Time is of the
Yeah,
essence.
I need resistances on my shit.
Gold is useless to me. Take it. Of course.
Let's see if I have any other belts. I swear I had some belts. Like high life and resistances. We're missing fire on this. I guess I could use that. This is better than what I have now. But I just need some fire res. I'm overcapped lightning, so I could put one of these right here. And how am I looking now? Nah, it's pretty good. I say that's
What
fine.
is it? Quickly, a useful trade. Time is of the essence.
I could also just collarbone this. I don't know, the life isn't that great. It's tier 4. If it was a higher tier, then I'd probably collarbone it. So I might just exalt slam. Yeah, that's fine. So ornate woman gifts goes for amulet. But actually I think I want rings, right? So increase pack size for now.
Yes, quickly.
Kill some more
Time is of
monsters.
the essence.
We need a tier 14 for the colony. I'm gonna need a few extra points before I do the colony, right? So I'm just gonna clear a couple of these around. Breach stronghold, breach stronghold. These are... Yeah, I can't quite do tier 14s yet comfortably. I didn't realize I needed that for the colony.
I will unmake you!
So we got all the points on Abyss now, so hopefully we start getting some ancients soon. Some ancients, some more omens. I mean, more omens of light would be nice. Because I don't plan on using too many, at least now. It'll be a while before I start using omens of light. Dominomo, get out of there, please. Let me kill you. They're dropping like candy, bro. They're dropping you. They're dropping you. I gotta set that on my loot filter from now on. I make my own loot filters, so I gotta set it manually. Or I could just do what everyone else does and use the filter blade. Never sinks loot filters, but I kind of like making my own. Let's clear the walls. Clear them walls.
I shall slay every last one of you.
So far the fortress is fun, but it doesn't seem very rewarding. Again, I think they should have kept OG Breach. For victory!
Get them off me! Get them off for victory!
I will unmake you.
So it'd be nice to get like a be nice to get a divine or something, but just getting the womb gifts. The womb gift. Just in case there's some bosses who's... Oh, there you go. Chicken nuggets. Alright. Alright. Essences near breaches in areas with hives of 20 chance to gain essence of the... What does the essence of breach do? The random mire. Oh, this is how you do... So this will remove a modifier, and then you get plus 20% quality. Oh, it's a maximum quality, okay. Alright. You see, I didn't do breach at all. The Genesis tree has 2 extra passive points for each womb. That's good. I think I do that, right? I think I start going that way.
Go on. Choose what you need. Time is of the
151.
essence.
Omen of light, man. We're getting those lights. Okay, we're gonna keep going. What level am I at now? 75. Yeah, we're just gonna do a few of these maps just to get some points. Hit the breach tree, and then we need to buy some upgrades so we can get to level 90 fast. Definitely a ring is gonna need upgrading. My helmet's pretty good because I have tier 1 crit chance, double resistances, and I have tier 1 life on it too, I think. So my helmet's pretty solid. I don't think I have to touch it right now. But I definitely want to get to level 90 and then... I don't know, should I buy a Mage Blood, a Headhunter? I don't know. I don't know which belt would be better for this build. And really the question is, how much do I need to spend on my staff? Because I have more than enough money to fully kit out this character and still buy Headhunter, Mage Blood, or whatever I need. But I also want the dopamine of getting one. What's your tooltip damage on Reap? Let's see. Once I start scaling all the buffs and stuff, it's like 40. It's under 50,000. We're still level 76 right now, so the damage isn't too crazy. And I'm using a level 17 Reap staff. It's like just under 50k. What's up, by the way, man? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by and saying what's up. You think of putting this build together or something, or have you already played this build? Hi, Esmeralda. Hi. How are you? Hello, hello, chatters. Hello. What's going on, my friends? Love the hair. You like the fringe action right now? Can we get another Omen of Light? That'd be great. Very good. Now just finished 2 characters, leveling 3rd and looking for a bit of inspiration. Yeah, I highly recommend this build if you like melee cleave builds, then you'll like this build. Even though this is a spell and it scales like a spell, I always tell people think about Reap as a melee skill that just scales with spell damage. That's literally what it is.
Path of the Spirit.
Are you playing on trade, SSF, and how much currency are you working with right now?
Stay on it.
Because I have like the main pieces of the build together just to get me going early. But my goal is to rush level 90 as soon as I can so I can get a level 20 Reap staff. Okay. Alright, let's do the Asmeri spirit,
Stay
man.
on it. There's our target. Strike fast.
Uh-oh.
We're wearing it down. Don't let up.
I'm stuck. There we go. My god, the chill is crazy.
Strike before it slips away.
What do you mean strike before it slips away? I already killed that guy, didn't I? Is this guy bugging out?
This world is not yours.
I'm glad you were here.
Get them off me.
Man, let me know if you end up putting Reap together,
Pathetic creation.
and if you have any questions on the build. It's fairly straightforward. You just want to stack as much crit as possible, and the build honestly doesn't feel that great until you get
I refuse to die.
a lot of crit and crit damage.
Almost there. Dreamer.
Oh shit, she's getting wrecked.
No.
Okay, I gotta put these womb gifts on my reaping staff level 16.
Now, if we...
Shut up, Delwyn. Alright. That node is going to give us a lot of cast speed. So let's see how we feel now. Boom, boom, boom. It's still relatively slow, to be fair. But it's definitely going to feel a lot better. And part of me wants to get, like, cast speed rings. The other part of me wants to get the maximum life rings. Which I forgot, by the way. How do you get those again? Let me check real quick. So if I go to PoE2 Wiki. PoE2 Wiki, scroll down to jewelry, and then I choose rings. There is a Vitalic ring. Can be obtained from the Genesis tree using a Signet Womb gift, while Engorged is allocated. What's Engorged? That? No. How's Engorged? What? With Engorged allocated? What the hell is that? Maybe an old name? Whatever, I have this. Maybe it's one of the nodes on the breach tree. Engorged. Yo, Valicura, what's up, bro? Good to see you, man. How's it going? How is it going, my friend? We're doing some reap today. We're reaping. Grim reaping. Okay, yeah, this cast speed feels solid. Oh, there we go. There's Esmeralda on Twitch also. Hello, hello. How's it going? Literally just got a Deadeye to 80. What are you doing on Deadeye? What's your plans now, bro? The same machine gun build with the same gear to test it out. Oh yeah, on Deadeye with the attack speed on Tailwind, it should feel pretty nice. What's up, Maidstro? Welcome to the stream, man. Nice seeing Reap. Are you following a build, making your own, or tried so hard to make Reap work, but after 85 just couldn't scale the damage enough? I'm following... So, I played this build last league on trade. And I followed a build by Local Haul on Mobalytics. But what I'm doing now is I'm taking what I learned from that build and I'm making a few adjustments to kind of suit my playstyle. So I like attack speed and cast speed, so I'm taking more like cast speed nodes. Like there's one right here. This effectively gives me 15% cast speed, so I'm getting some of that, but the build is essentially the same. You're just life stacking. You're life stacking so you can get as much crit damage as you can. And then yeah, you stack as much life as you can. And you really just need a lot of plus levels to spell skills and stuff like that. That's the best way to recommend getting the damage. How much tooltip damage were you sitting at level 85?
Bombocard!
Attack speed on Tailwind, source of auto marking for Frenzy for charge regulation, the +1 proj. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Deadeye is such a goated ascendancy for crossbows. Actually, funny that you mentioned that. There's going to be a private league, hardcore private league,
We do not suffer and live.
coming soon, and I'm gonna play that, and I'm gonna do a Deadeye crossbow build. But I'm gonna do the standard like lightning crossbow, galvanic shards, shock burst rounds, that kind of thing. It's gonna be pretty good.
Bumblecard!
I'm gonna get a lot of evasion and deflection on that build too. I think for hardcore you're gonna need it. Yeah, I did that and went for the same that same inventory. Can't remember now, but it wasn't much. I think less than 50k. I even paid like 200 divs for a level 20 plus 7 all physical. Wait, really? You're at 50k? Because right now I'm at 44k, and I'll hit above 50k every once in a while once like some of my procs go off, and I'm using a level 17 Reap Staff. So maybe there's something missing. Maybe there's something else you need to look at. It also helps to have a lot of crit chance. You need a lot of crit. Like right now I'm at 89.85 crit. What helps is using this ring, this Seed of Cataclysm right here. Gives you a lot of crit chance on your spells. And then I have tier 1 crit chance on my helmet. That helps a lot. Plus level of skills, of course. Yeah, I would have to see everything you're rocking with on your build. Like, even my staff right now, I'm not using any plus levels. But I do have a lot of crit. Tier 5 crit. So that's helping the damage right now. And I'm level 76, so... There's gotta be something we gotta look at.
Feel that you have the crave.
I hate that stupid ability, man. There's something wrong with my build for sure. That addition move on the Cursed Toads is so easy. Yeah, man, if you weren't having fun with it for sure, then makes sense to hop off of it. But this build I played last league. And I got to level 97 and just did everything in the game. It is not the most cheap build either, so you just gotta always be aware that you're probably gonna have to dump some currency. But the fact that you dumped 200 div on a staff, you should have. Try looking for builds to reap, but they're old and handle and deep sailing. What I recommend is go on PoE Ninja and just sort by DPS and find a build that's like relatively well put together.
Bumblecard!
That's what I'm doing. That's a tier 5 armor. So what I did here, I can even share the build that I was looking at. I think YouTube is not friendly if you share links, but if I share the links, I think it's friendly. So I think I can post this link to you so I can show you what I was looking at. So I'm looking at Reap on PoE Ninja. Why is it only showing me what? Oh, I'm looking at hardcore like an idiot. Okay, there you go. So let's do Reap, Blood Mage, and there's one guy in particular. I think it's this guy. So he, on day 6 of the league, he was level 72. He had 44k tooltip. And he was using Bone Cage to help with clear. You dumped around 500, 600 divs. I think I also really need to learn to use POB, TBH. Yeah, that'll help for sure. But I could show you. I don't even know how much damage I had on my other character. Let me see. Let me swap. Let me swap to the one I played last league to see how much damage I was rocking on that one. I think it's this one. Yeah, I hit level 96.
Good news.
How much was I at? I was at 310. 310k. So it wasn't even like it's good, but it's not like amazing. So this is the staff I'm using. So getting the increased spell damage per life helps a ton, since you have so much life. That's a lot of spell damage. The 100% increased crit chance, that's super important. Then you have the +5. Then on top of that, I'm still using this ring. This ring is so helpful, I'm telling you. This ring is so good. It gives you so much crit, and this is the pre-0.5 version. The 0.5 version gives you chance for crit to be lucky or something on the ring. So this is super useful. Even my like resistance ring right here was like shit. I didn't even optimize this because I didn't have enough currency. I don't even know how much currency I had on this. I'm sitting at 1 day. Oh look, I had a Rakiat as well. That ring I'd never seen. Yeah, this ring is super helpful. This ring would help you with your damage like major. Then you want to stack obviously as much life as possible wherever you can. I went ES on this guy, but now I'm trying armor. And even my, now that I'm looking at my gear from this build kind of sucked, and I was still doing 310 tooltip, which is crazy. Just get some crit damage bonus jewels. You want to add some nice jewels to your character as well. Crit damage bonus, crit chance. Even these jewels kind of suck. But yeah, if you look at it's the 0.5 version of that ring. Yeah, so they got rid of the line that gives you just flat crit spell damage. They got rid of that line. But they give you chance for spell damage with critical hits to be lucky. So I don't know. So far it's been feeling all right. The league is kind of dying. Yeah, it's hard to get stuff. I got lucky in SSF and I got a Hinakora's lock. So I was able to make a shit ton of divine. Like 1300. My current staff actually is a Reap staff because it just had a shit ton of crit and plus levels of spell. Yeah, that's the thing. You're gonna need I don't know why my YouTube chat isn't showing on the screen, by the way. I gotta fix that. I just realized that, by the way. So sorry about that. It should be showing on the screen. But anyways, yeah. Why don't you, if you can, maybe upload your character to Pewee Ninja or something? Or try to export your build to POB. Or try to just give me a rough or you can even add me in game and just give me a rough snapshot of all the gear you have. But I highly recommend revisiting the build because the build is solid. And it's one of those underrated builds that people don't play. It's like literally all you need is a shit ton of life, a shit ton of crit, trample toe, and then that's it. Then you're cooking.
What is it? I have many services.
You're cooking.
Go then.
But at the end of the day, if you spend a lot of money and you're not having fun with it, then obviously the best recommendation is just continue playing what you are having fun with. But yeah, man. Let's get our guy to level 90, bro. That's the goal. That's the goal right now. I don't know if I can link it, but I was following the build by I'm Just Anthony for Reap as well. I think I might have seen his video, but yeah, I'm not following his build. Here, let me send you the one. Let me send you the PoE Ninja that I found, because this guy, there's a snapshot from him at level 72 all the way to level 98. And then he got to the point where he's doing millions of damage with his Reap. So I'm pretty sure if you just follow his gear progression, you can make it work. So let me post this for you in the chat. Hopefully you can see that link. If you have any issues, then you might have to come to my Twitch so I can send it to you, because YouTube isn't too friendly with links all the time. But let me know if it works. Yeah, Reap's a solid skill. I love this skill, dude. This is probably one of my favorite builds ever. I got it, things, I'll check it out. Like I said, I still have all my Reap gear. Yeah, bro, let me know. Let me know if you're able to put it together, and then if you're still having trouble even after following the PoE Ninja build, then let me know and we'll try to work it out for you. Once I hit level 90, my goal is to buy all the gear. I'm just sitting on the divs right now, so I just realized these High Fortress maps aren't like real maps, and I'm using an Abyss tablet on it, so am I getting shafted? When I have my buffs up, I'm getting like 20 attacks a second. Dude, I'm sure it feels really good, doesn't it? Dude, Deadeye is so good with crossbows. I love Deadeye. I'm really not a fan of bow builds, so that's why historically I didn't play Deadeye much. But once I wanted to play crossbows with good attack speed, oh my god, it feels so good on Deadeye. No, they don't get used. I never change my tab. Okay, that's good. That's good to know. Yeah, thanks for coming by the stream, by the way, bro, and chilling. Hopefully you can get your Reap build together, because this is definitely one of my favorite builds of all time, but it is a more expensive build for sure. So destroy the walls. I don't need them. It's 20 attacks a second, 3 projectiles every attack. They 4 can get ricochet back into enemies. So at this point, are you feeling like you're playing like Vampire Survivors or something? I just wish Nova projectiles worked on the skill properly. Pretty much, yeah, that's good. I just wish Nova projectiles worked, dude. See, what's crazy is it worked in prior leagues, but Nova projectiles, there's only one version. In 0.5, there's 2 versions. There's one that just makes it so projectiles shoot around you. That's Nova projectiles 1. The number 2 is like you get what? 8 additional projectiles in a circle around you. And then it does 50% less damage on the skill. Whereas before, it was always the same. It was like 5 additional projectiles, circle around you, minus 50 damage. 50% damage. This guy has triple extra damage.
Existence is still.
Okay, I didn't mean to use that one, but okay. I tried to put that build together at one point on Tactician, because I thought the pin would feel good, right? You just like full auto
Now I won't die so.
shooting shit and they can't move.
Not
But now that I think about it, Deadeye might be the move, dude.
I refuse to die.
I'll give that build a revisit at some point, dude. If you put it together and it feels real nice, if it's just feeling smooth and you're cooking bosses and everything, I'll probably try to put that build together in SSF at some point. I'm sure constricting command and the surrounded tech is probably really good for that build too.
Now I can focus.
Oops.
I refuse to die. I won't fail. Dreamer's will.
Killer. Last wave.
I'll handle
Okay.
it from here.
Is this the right way? Nope. Is this the right way? No. So curious, how are you farming divs and how much are you preparing to spend on this? Like I said, I was playing SSF exclusively. I prefer to play SSF almost exclusively these days. I'm not really a huge fan of trade. But when I get a Hinakora's lock in SSF, there's no way I'm gonna save that and use it for one craft in SSF. There's no reason for me to save that. So what I did was I actually migrated I migrated that one of the characters with the Hinakora's lock to trade, and I realized I can get 1300 div for it. So because of that, I have a lot of money to play with, and I thought, okay, what build should I put together because of that? And this is a build that I played last league, of course, so that's why it helps. But if I had to be honest, I'm not really informed well with the trade meta these days, but if I had to just pick something off the top of my head, how I would continue to make currency if I wasn't in that boat, I'd probably just do like Abyss Omen farming. Just farming Omens of Light. That's easy, easy currency right there. They're like each going for 13, 14 div. I just got 3 in a couple maps ago. So I think per hour, if you're getting like what? If you're getting 2 Omens of Light per hour, that's 25, 26 divs per hour. Then on top of that, maybe get some other things to sell and get currency from. So that's kind of been my strat, dude. Last league, I did play trade last league, and I did exclusively 0 rarity farming. So I was just selling white bases, just perfect slamming them, and trying to get 2 good mods, selling it that way. Really, I can't seem to get them, even pulling out of the mob and everything. I get the Dextral Necromancy one all the time. It's kind of RNG, man. You just gotta keep doing as many Amanamu
These are our supplies.
Void as you can.
Go.
You gotta do the same pull-out technique. I was the same way. Like, look how many Sinistral Necromancy. I have 30. Dextral of 39. And I cannot get Abyssal Echoes. The one that lets you reroll. I can't get that for some reason. But look, 19 Putrefactions, and I'm sitting on 4 Omens of Light. So you just gotta keep doing it. You just gotta keep going, bro. Don't give up, man. But like I said, I always have always have an SSF mindset. I'm trying to drop my own shit. Just do tier 15s. Run them fast. Do the mechanics you want to do. Rush the boss. Go to the next one. Really, at like 25 of the rerolls, I spent like 50 probably on my monk. Yeah, I probably spent like 20 of them as well. On my monk, my last character. But for some reason, it's been hard to get them. But I've been getting lucky with the Omens of Light. Okay, which way do we go on the breach tree now? Breach hives have an additional wave. Unstable breaches take 10 seconds longer to collapse. The Genesis tree has 5 extra passive points. For Amulet. I'll take that, why not? Okay, we got the cast speed. We're pretty much max crit. So I'm trying to think what else I can take here. Like, I want to take as much cast speed as possible. I was even considering this. Comes with some chaos res as well. But I don't know if I really need that. I could take the 3% increased maximum life here. Can you believe it, guys? They have maximum life on the tree. Life exists on the tree, guys. Can you believe that? I also moved from SSF to trade with my monks. I got a diamond from Chaos. Oh, nice. Okay. Dude, good shit. 1,650 divs. Dude, that's the way to play, in my opinion. I love playing SSF, getting a, like, stupid nutty drop. And then when that's gonna amount to a bunch of divs, then you transfer. It makes total sense. That's awesome, dude. Congrats. When I got that Hinocor's lock, I was so freaking happy, man. That's like one of the best drops I've ever gotten in this game, period. So let's see, what do I want to do now? I will, again, I'm just rushing to level 90, but in terms of like passive, like I could just take crit. I could take crit. There's this physical damage, 20%, and then physical taken recouped as life. Then there's this one. Physical damage, and it gives me strength. Damage taken for mana before life. Elemental damage taken recoup as life. See, recoup could be interesting. Oh, by the way, I only have 2 of my ascendancies done. I still haven't done the 3rd ascendancy. I should probably do that. Actually, I'll probably do that right now. After I figure out what I'm going to put in this. You think those major drops are better on SSF? I'd never play SSF before. No, I don't think so. I don't think those major drops are more likely, to be honest. Because I don't think... If they ever do that, I think there's going to be so much outrage by the trade players, and they balance the game around trade, and the majority of people play trade. I think there's going to be so much outrage that people get upset about it. So I don't think personally they would ever do that, and nor do I think they should. And that's coming from someone who plays SSF almost exclusively. I don't think they should. I think they should add enough to the game to support SSF play, solo play, so I can get the gear that I need. And I think this league feels really, really comfortable in that regard, where I feel like I can do pretty much anything I want, and I can farm anything I want. If I wanted to farm a Headhunter or Mageblood, I know how to do it now. Like, I actually have an answer in SSF. It's just farm Ritual, juice up Ritual as much as possible, and do that. I know that now, right? So yeah, they should do that. Increase the currency drop significantly, but you should not be able to move the SSF2 into trade. Yeah, see, that's the only thing, is like, I don't think that's something they'd be willing to do. They're very much balancing the game around trade. right? The whole point of having a trade of a like, you have to think about it. A lot of the people who play Path of Exile don't play because they want to just farm endlessly to get a major drop with a low percentage. The majority of people who play Path of Exile are not those players. The majority of people who play Path of Exile are people who like Market Simulator. The people who like flipping. The people who like sitting in hideout and trying to start with a small amount of currency and flip it up to a bunch. That's what people enjoy doing. And that's just the truth. A lot of people come from other games, Diablo, whatever, right? And or even MMOs or anything. And they're just used to, okay, I want to farm X. I'm going to go into a map, and even if it takes me 50 of that map, I'm going to try to farm that thing. But the game's just not designed around that, right? They're catering to those types of players that like flipping and playing market simulator and everything. I mean, I'm with you in the sense that if it was up to me, if it was my preference, I definitely would support more solo play and getting things on your own. I definitely would personally. But then a lot of those players who like playing market simulator, they wouldn't dig that, you know. It's true, and even if we don't want to think about it, there's also why too much. I mean, that's exactly right. The reason why they have so much RMT as an issue is because of that currency thing. RMT is such a huge issue because of that, right? They're not going to get rid of it completely no matter what they do, so I'm not arguing that. But for sure, the heavy reliance on trade and economy in PoE 1, PoE 2, whatever, is the reason why RMT is such a big problem. That's a fact. A lot of people don't like hearing that, but that's a fact. But again, I'm not saying you can get rid of it completely anyway. There's no matter what you do, even if you made the game super solo friendly and you made everything super achievable to do on your own, there's still people who would RMT because a lot of people just want to feel powerful and be competitive and jump to the leaderboards, right?
Blessings.
That's just how people like playing these games. Yeah, right. It's just the way it is, and they choose to bounce the game around it. It's just the way it is. Exactly. It's like the game. Again, just to reiterate, I think they did a fantastic job this league to make it so SSF feels viable. You're still not going to play any build that's available on trade. You're still not going to be able to play in SSF. So that's never happening. You're still not going to be able to just guarantee you can get a certain item every league. You just can't. Dude, I was playing SSF. I was trying to farm Rigwald's Ferocity. I was trying to farm that Lineage support gem, and I did like 20 mansion maps. You know how excruciating that grind is? The grind is excruciating not because the gem has a low drop rate. That's not the reason why that farm is bad. The reason why that farm is bad is because I have no way to guarantee I'm going to even find a mansion map to be able to run it again for the chance to get a support gem. It's not even just the gem's low drop rate. It's not even that, which is, it's crazy, dude. So yeah, that was not fun. I did like 15 to 20 of those mansion maps, and I export. Yeah, I can even probably show you, right? Can't I? Let me show you how much of the endgame atlas I explored on SSF. Remember, I migrated my character from SSF to trade. So I started from the starting point, and I just went this way, farming mansions. And then I came across this problem where there's certain league mechanics that are supposed to spawn in this area that block me from accessing the mansions. So even some of the mansions I'm finding are inaccessible. which is aids. Like, look at this one. There's no wisps nearby. You know why? Because I have to unlock this with the breachstone. They're probably on these maps. Here's another mansion. And I just kept pathing this way, this way, this way, this way. I just kept going. Look how far I pathed this way. Look how far I went searching for every mansion I could find, and I could not drop that map. And again, the issue wasn't that I couldn't get the gem, right? I'm no stranger to farm. I've played old school RuneScape. I've played Warframe. I've played these games where there's like super low drop rate items and you have to farm a shit ton of mobs or whatever for, right? But even the maps themselves, you can't guarantee. You have to endlessly search the Atlas map to even find the maps you want to run just for the slim chance to get the gem. But yeah, anyways, rant aside, that's part of the reason why I ended up coming to trade also. That shit was not fun. We don't want less sacred water. Let's go here. They're also marketing, right? I mean, they do have numbers on who plays which leagues. Obviously, trade league is probably 90%. See, I'm in the camp of I don't think the reason why the most people play trade is because people prefer trade. I think the reason most people play trade is because they understand PoE is a game where you want to trade for items. If the game was super soloable and you can farm like pretty much anything you wanted, people would just play solo, right? They would play solo, they would play the trade mode, but they'd probably not engage in trade. What do most casual players complain about? They complain about all the farming strategies and all the people just making a shit ton of money, and there they are sitting on 20 div in the league, and they end up quitting because they're not having fun, because they can't get the items, they can't follow the build. Right? So I think that's even kind of misleading, the idea that, oh, the majority of people play trade, that's why they balance the game around trade. No, I think it's the opposite. I think because they balance the game around trade, that's why so many people play trade. I don't think it's the reverse.
A great challenge overcome.
What I don't like is how much better the drops are in group play and how easy. Okay, yeah, that in my opinion is pretty caca for sure. Yeah, the fact that you can stack rarity and get a rarity bot and all that stuff, yeah, that's no bueno. I agree with that 100%. But then again, you know, it's like as long as the drops, the crafting, the ability to obtain items is sufficient enough in solo play, I don't care. At the end of the day, what trade people are doing, I'm just gonna keep playing SSF. And if I get a nutty drop like a Hinekora lock or something that's worth a lot of money, then I'm gonna migrate just so I can take those divs and maybe craft something really good for my build, right? Now I feel like I earned it. It's not just me trying to flip market and play market simulator. I actually genuinely found something good, and I'm reaping my reward. Yeah, that was my experience last league. Not only did I hate the tempo, I just couldn't get it to ever print more than one div. You just have to have a lot of knowledge, man. That's what this game rewards, is just knowledge. You have to... The people who are most successful in this game are the like sweatiest nerds that just like do nothing else but play this game. Right? And I don't mean that in a mean way, I just mean that as like matter of fact. Like think about the people that play, they're like, oh, league start, like PoE 1 league start is this Friday, right? Think about the people who are like, oh, I'm calling off of work so I can play league start. Think about the people who are like, oh, I don't have a job and I'm gonna go play PoE 1 and I'm just gonna play it for 12 hours straight. Those are the people who are the most successful in the game, right? Typically. So yeah, man, that's why I recommend playing SSF, and you just need in SSF you need game knowledge too. It's not like you don't need game knowledge anymore. You actually need a lot of game knowledge, but you need different kinds of knowledge, right? You don't need to know what items are valuable, how to take the money you now to invest in your character to then make more money. You don't have to worry about that. You're just like, oh, I need helmet upgrade. Okay, let's get good helmet base. Let's slam with currency. Let's slam with essence. Let's slam with abyss stuff, and hopefully we get something. And guess what? I crafted a tier 1, triple tier 1 energy shield helmet in
I would give
SSF.
anything for a sip.
It's possible, right? It's like
The foe ahead is
it's very
formidable.
doable.
Steel yourself. Beware of the burst.
Well, if I didn't have a job, I would do that as well. Maybe in 1.0 S. Yeah, that, you know, it's fine. I agree 100%. I'm not knocking people who do that, right? I'm just saying the people who do that are typically the most successful, and typically make the most money in a league and know the most, right? These guys are like super
Greetings.
excited to play. Oh yes, 50. Give me more damage.
Fight with intent.
Increased honor restored. I guess that's good if something goes wrong, but I really don't need it.
The choice is made. This will help.
Next
Onward.
purchase from merchant.
Use that
Costs no
well.
money. Let's go. Yeah, I've actually done it before too. I took a day off when 0.1 came out, early access. Less honor, curse with enfeeble. Okay, I'll do that. But yeah, man, I still lean towards the SSF playstyle, and I still will, because that's the way I prefer to play personally. And I'm glad that the game is going towards a direction where whatever league you're in, you can just solo dependably solo the game, right? You can do what you need. They made the endgame questline fairly easy now. You don't need a ton to beat Arbiter of Ash. You don't need a ton to beat Arbiter of Divinity. Valakura here, who's in the stream, he saw me die like 25 times or something to Arbiter of Divinity before I beat it. And that's because my character was like super under geared. But I fought it like a Dark Souls boss, right? Like I just decided, okay, I'm gonna fight it. Yeah, 24. My bad. Not 25. 24. I actually didn't do that bad. Okay, not that bad. I'm not that bad at the game. Okay, but but yeah, man. They're definitely steering the game towards a direction where, you know, you can kind of play it either way. You could be an SSF player and play comfortably, or you could play trade and really engage with market all the time, or you can do what a lot of people who've come to this stream, viewers of my stream, what they do is they'll play trade, but they don't really worry about selling too much shit. They'll play solo most of the time, and if they drop something that's expensive, only then will they sell. So they're not obsessing over divine either, but every divine they do get, they can use for trade, right? So there's different ways to play the game, and at the end of the day, you play whatever is fun to you. So in my monk, I like the breach stuff so much that by the time I get to Arbiter of Ash, I was already level 90. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? It's like, it's so cool that they added quests to all of these. Now the end game's like super streamlined, and then going forward, if you think about it, like the next league 1.0, there's gonna be a new mechanic. More than likely, everyone's gonna jump on the new mechanic, and most people are just gonna bum rush Arbiter of Ash, Arbiter of Divinity, just so they can get a majority of their Atlas points, and then they're gonna do the new quest line. And the best part is, you don't have to do everything. Like, if I'm playing a monk, I'm not playing a caster, I'm probably not gonna mess with breach. I haven't touched breach this league at all until now, because I'm playing a caster build finally. How long have you been streaming? For a while, probably like a couple years. But I've taken a lot of long breaks and been MIA and stuff like that, so not consistent. Trying to get more consistent about it now. So if you guys don't mind, if you're on YouTube, it would be nice if you can open the Twitch link too, just to give me that viewership, and you can leave it kind of open in the background. Which I think Twitch does some bullshit about that too, where if you're not actively looking at the screen, it doesn't count you as a viewer. But I don't know. Well, that's mostly what I do. If I have something cool, I put it up for sale if I can't use it. Like, for example, I have 2 mage bloods. I use one on my monk and one on my blood mage. Okay, yeah, there you go. One thing I always disliked about trade was keeping my loot filter open enough to find good items for other builds, right? Like, if I know Ice Shot Deadeye is going to be a strong build, but I'm not playing bows, it would still be useful for me to keep bows and quivers and everything on my loot filter, because, you know, if you get something good, then you can sell it for money. But I never enjoyed doing that. I like having a loot filter that's very simple. Hide all the weapons that I don't care about, and show me the shit I do care about. Like, very, very straightforward. What do you think your stream is missing? I don't know. So, like, viewers? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Probably nothing. I like having a simple stream. I just do this for fun anyway. I'm gonna play PoE 2 anyway. Why don't I just turn on the camera and just yap? That's how I see it. So I've been keeping my streams relatively short these days.
I would give anything
But
for a sip.
funny thing is, my stream typically does better away from League start. That's the funny thing is, whenever League start hits around, my stream doesn't do very well, but then found a haste shrine, 30 attacks a second. Dude, that's nutty. Isn't 30 the cap? I was watching a rapid fire or rapid shot build back in the day, and someone was saying like 33 attacks per second or something is the cap. There's like an actual cap of attacks per second, because then it starts like freaking out. There's some like bug. I don't know if they ever fixed that. But that's crazy, dude.
That was close.
Oh, Deadeye is so good, man. That build sounds fun now. Armor piercing rounds, bro. I remember in 0.1 there's a dude that found that attack speed bug. Yeah. But what was it? It was like 33. I don't remember. I remember people were making that rapid shot build, which is the same build you're playing, just with rapid shot back when it was a full auto minigun skill and not like this stupid heat building grenade skill. GGG, please, please, please revert the change you made on rapid shot, man. Holy shit, dude. Rapid shot sucks asshole now.
A great challenge overcome.
It's like, so their idea of rapid shot is they want people holding left click, shooting a minigun, and then shooting out grenades to get increased damage. There's no fucking way, man.
Two ancient guardians.
Like, who wants to do that? People who play grenades just want to noob tube, right?
Be light on your feet.
I actually hate these guys so much.
Two down.
We're reaping.
That was an
Reap is
impressive
feeling
display.
good. It's feeling so good. I mean, I'm severely over leveled for this area, so
I shall aid
there's that too. But more sacred water found, relic. Okay, all of these are kind of caca, but I'll take it, I
Always
guess.
Onwards.
Restore more honor, I
Go
guess.
with. May that serve you.
All right, last floor. Last floor, and let's hope to get some good jewels, man. Like a good time loss. Are you doing a fourth floor? No, just a third right now. I'm gonna do the fourth one later. I think I'm gonna farm some Trial of Chaos later on once I hit level 90. But if you have a carry and you want to carry me, we could do that. Like last time. At this point, I don't care about doing everything on my own because I clearly proved that I can. At this point, I just want to finish my challenges as fast as I can. So, if you want to give me a carry, you can if you have one, but you don't have to. Unless you were asking for the carry yourself. I think that's what you're asking, right? If I was doing a fourth. Okay, I'm gonna take all the keys because I want to try to get as many good jewels.
Bombocard!
Dude, I'm so sad, Valakura. That freaking monk build I put together just didn't feel good, man. I was literally farming that Rigwald's Ferocity for how long? How many days was I farming that gem? And I finally put the build together in trade, and it just didn't feel good. Like, I didn't like how it felt to have to upkeep your staggering palm. You just did your Deadeye's 4th floor like 15 minutes ago, level 78, time to go back in. Yeah. How's the damage feeling on a single target and everything? Is it feeling good? Even better than Blood Mage, I bet. Dude, you're right, man. I should have been trying that build on... I should have been tried that build on Deadeye. You're completely... Man, that's crazy. I shouldn't have played it on Tactician when I first tried it. I should have played it on Deadeye. The attack speed is so good. Tailwind is so good. She DPS is lower, but that's because of bugs sing with okay. I mean, the sheet DPS is lower, but does mapping feel better because of how much faster you're attacking? I bet it does.
A great challenge.
Actual DPS is
overcome.
higher because of consistent 3 times proj. Yep. That'll do it, dude.
I would give anything for a sip.
That'll do it. Man, there's so many builds I want to play, man. Everyone's trying to hop on I'm gonna take that. Everyone's trying to hop on, what do you call it? PoE 1 this Friday, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to. It's like part of me does want to because the league mechanic actually looks pretty good. And PoE 1 still has swords and stuff that this game doesn't, which is still sad. But at the same time, there's just so many builds to play in PoE 2 that I kind of still want to keep playing them.
Bombocard!
I still want to do fresh SSF stuff too. I would love to hard farm Ritual, also try to get a Headhunter, Mage Blood, and SSF. That'd be awesome. That'd be a
Impressive
dope achievement.
endurance.
You and your minions deal 40%. Okay, I want keys, but not that bad that I want the reduced damage. Bomba Clot.
Scatter before me!
Bomboclad!
Bombo Clot. Wait, is that it? There's one more. I've actually been wanting to get back into an MMO again. So while I do feel like there's a lot to do in
Overcome.
PoE 2 still, 110 max life, 22 cold res. Oh, only has one charm slot though, that's whack. Wow, that's the same thing, there's no resistance. Yeah, I've been thinking about getting back into an MMO again, but I don't know. Lose a random minor affliction, lose a random. Nah. Whack. Those pledges are like almost never good. I don't know what MMOs are people playing these days. Just the same shit that people have been playing for 15 years. WoW. I'm never gonna play WoW. I just don't care about paying a sub. Once you start paying a sub, you feel like you have to play it all the time, and I just don't want to do that. Same thing with OSRS. Like, I've done everything in OSRS on free to play, pretty much. That the only thing left to do is get a sub, but same thing. I don't want to play. I don't want 2 weeks out of my month sub to be dedicated to just trying to make enough money to justify the sub, you know? Like, I just want to play to have fun and relax.
Oh, that was close.
There's private servers too, so. Okay, double silver key and boss. Let's go. Didn't I get the 50% increase damage? Why does it feel like I'm weak against these guys? Do I hit merchant? Nah, I'll take the key. We need to get good jewels, man. Good jewels. Jewels contribute to so much of your damage. It's fucking crazy. I still don't understand why they do that. Remember back in 0-1? How many jewel sockets there were in the passive tree? There's so many, it's crazy. Okay, can I not be stuck, please? How many did they remove? Didn't they remove like 10 jewel sockets from the passive tree? It's actually crazy. And jewels are still so strong. Literal half of yeah, dude, it's crazy. Which I'm fine with. Yeah, I agree. Like, I like jewels, but dude, the fact that there's people who are able to like just path around the tree only around jewel sockets and still have a strong character, that's so wild to me. That is so
Beware
wild.
the scorpion sting.
Woman or scorpion, no matter.
Smack, 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 smack. Ah, now he's doing this lame.
Quick, the sands fall. Keep moving.
Now,
You were
here we go.
This was the end of the trial.
People are still making highway passive trees. I'm expecting more nerfs somehow in reset. Reset's gonna be so fun. It's gonna be a bloodbath. Yeah, I think so too. I think not only is it gonna be a reset, I think they're gonna drop the third Ranger Ascendancy. And I think they're gonna drop the third, what is it? Druid? What else is missing? Druid? I think that's it, right? It's Ranger, Druid has 2 ascendancies. Witch has 3. Mercenary has 3. Monk has 3 now. Sorceress has 3 now. What else? Warrior. Warrior has 3. Huntress has 3. That's it, right? Yeah, I think that's all light classes. So, it's just Druid and Ranger. I think both of those ascendancies are going to come in the reset. I'm guessing. Let's go. Ascendancy acquiesced. Let's just go. So Sanguine Tides is bugged, huh? Blast do not recover life, gain 1 life less on hitting an enemy with a life flask. His full charges, 40% of charges are consumed. I could probably use that on this build too. Now that the leech thing got nerfed. Or I could take the 3% maximum life here. And I can take the curse magnitude here. Bleeding you inflict on cursed targets is aggravated. See, that'd be fun on Reap. Imagine a one-shot Reap. That you just bleed them out.
Rest a while.
That'd be pretty dope. 20% increased maximum honor. That's a good relic.
May this aid you.
God damn it, I have to really tick this. Okay. Okay, how are we looking? 10 silver keys, alright? Just pick up the sapphires. I don't care about anything else. Okay, then for bronze, I have everything again. Okay, 2. So I want royal. I want helmet. Okay. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Let's go hide out.
Go on.
Oh, check out this jewel I got earlier, by the way. Maybe I overpriced it. But what do you think? It's a pretty good jewel, right? Max roll energy shield recharge rate, or start, not rate, but the start. Max roll energy shield, crit damage bonus, and crit chance for spells. I think this is a spellcaster's wet dream right here. But I might have priced it way too high, especially at this state of the league. There's probably not a lot of people playing. Decent jewel, but people are making 5 mod jewels. I saw that. How are people doing 5 mods? What's enabling that?
Who sent you? I surf.
How
Take
are
our
people
gold
doing that? I don't even know.
Go
Dang,
then.
these jewels all suck. Okay, before I wrap up the stream, let's do some Omen of Putrefaction shenanigans. Let's see if I can get some, I'll just do it on these two. Let's take 2 of these out. And then we have 2 collarbones. Okay, let's give it a chance.
Yes.
See if we can get a better ring than we have now. The one craftable mod that gives -1 suffix prefix for the plus with the other. There's methods to get the additional affix, remove the crafted mod, and add back on the regular mod to get 5. Wait, what? Yeah, that's beyond... that's crafting beyond what I fucking understand. That's insane. I didn't know that's a thing, dude. 5 mod jewels, as if jewels weren't good enough. Alright, come on, give me something good. I just need lots of resistances and high life. That's all I care about. Okay, that is not high life. That is not good at all. Okay, we'll take the % increased fire damage though, because I think I have fire. Oh, I don't have fire damage on this. On this staff. Dang, that sucks. Okay, I'll take it either way. I thought I had fire damage on the staff. I have cold damage. Okay, come on. Aw, what the hell is this, dude? Horrible. Oh my god, this is awful. That is the most booty ring I've seen in my life. Alright. Something, you know what? You know what I didn't do? I didn't tell the lurking creature, yo, what's up, man? And here's a gift for you, my friend. Alright, I gave him a gift. He's gonna bless me on this one. Okay, maybe we can make a good ring for someone else then. If we can't make one for ourselves. More damage, I guess. Rarity. On my way to 3rd boss, and the 4th I'll message you. Okay, sounds good, bro. Appreciate it. Thank you, sir. Do I take 9 to all? I think I do. higher res, and this is Cheeks, right? Remove the values. We'll just say ring. I doubt this is going to be worth anything, but it's good to check. Corrupted, yes, I don't care about that either. One div and it was listed 1 month ago. Yeah, this ring ain't going nowhere, bro. What's the physical damage on mine though? 14. Oh, it's tier 1 phase. Yeah, I don't think this is even worth bothering. I'm just gonna
Yes, I have many services.
just gonna dump it. I might reduce the price on this. Cause there's this guy who listed this 2 hours ago for 100 div. Mine is better than his. I'm gonna do that strat,
Yeah.
99.
Meet the market.
99 div. Alright guys, that's gonna wrap up the stream for me today. I'll be back tomorrow. Thank you guys for joining the stream. Thanks for the YouTube homies for chilling. Hopefully you guys subscribed and click the like button. You know, dumb shit like that helps. But Valakura, thanks as always for chilling on Twitch. Appreciate you, bro. I reduced the ad timing also for you, by the way. For you specifically. I thought about you, bro, and I reduced the ad time on Twitch. I think it's only 1 minute every 30 minutes now. 1 minute of ads. So appreciate you guys. Thank you. Valakura, hit me up in game when you're ready. And I'll scoop you up. But everybody, I'll be back tomorrow. Have a good one. Peace.